Welcome to the Influencer Podcast, your go-to hub for influencer marketing, e-commerce, and affiliate strategies. Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Influencer Podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the clutter and get to the facts you need to know.
That's right.
Today, we're going deep into social commerce in 2025.
Okay.
Specifically, Instagram shop versus TikTok shop.
Sounds good.
All based on your recent article.
Okay.
We're going to uncover the strengths and weaknesses and maybe even some future trends.
Yeah, it's a fast-moving space, so we'll see what we can predict.
Especially if you're thinking of buying or selling in this landscape, this is a must listen.
It's a really dynamic space for sure.
Absolutely.
Both platforms are trying to make shopping just like a seamless part of the social media experience.
Yeah.
But they go about it in really different ways.
It's so interesting because it's like 1 minute you're just, scrolling through videos laughing at something silly.
Right.
And then the next minute you're like, oh.
You're checking out.
Yeah, I need that in my life.
Exactly.
And you're adding to cart without even leaving the app.
Yeah, it's a big shift in how people are buying stuff.
Huge shift.
For sure.
But let's back up a little bit.
Right.
For those who are like, wait, what are these things?
Sure.
Let's just quickly define Instagram shop and TikTok shop.
Yeah, so you see those little shopping bag icons all over the place?
Oh, yeah, I do.
But what's actually happening behind the scenes?
Sometimes I'm like, wait, what is that?
So imagine like taking the Instagram photo feed you're familiar with
Okay.
and letting businesses basically turn their profiles into online stores.
Okay.
That's basically Instagram shop in a nutshell.
Okay.
It's like a little mini storefront where users can browse and buy stuff right in the app.
So it's like you're scrolling and then boom, it's like a pop-up shop.
Yeah, exactly. And
I like that.
there's an interesting thing that happened. Back in 2023, they actually got rid of the dedicated shop tab.
Oh, really?
So they're not even trying to like make it its own separate thing anymore.
Interesting.
They're really just weaving it into the content that you're already looking at.
Okay. That makes sense. Because when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm not in like shopping mode,
Right.
But if I see something
Yeah.
that catches my eye and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I might click on that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a subliminal approach, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, TikTok Shop, on the other hand, is like the new kid on the block.
Okay.
And it's really riding this whole wave of impulse buying
Yeah,
that TikTok is known for.
absolutely.
Think of it as entertainment first, shopping second.
Okay.
Really fueled by this whole TikTok maybe buy it thing.
Oh, yeah. I have definitely fallen victim to that.
Yeah, it's hard to resist, right?
When you see something so cool or like a beauty product that looks amazing and they're demonstrating it in such a fun way, you're just like, I gotta have it.
And they make it so easy to buy right then and there.
Yeah.
Like you're watching the video, you don't even have to switch apps or anything.
The buy now button is right there.
Exactly. So it's super effective for conversions. People are seeing it and they can just buy it right away.
You don't even have to think about it too much.
Exactly.
So they both have their own, unique approaches. But what can you actually do on these platforms? Like, what are the nuts and bolts, the features that make them tick?
Let's dive into the feature face-off here.
I like it.
Instagram Shop gives you a bunch of tools.
Okay.
You got shoppable content
Okay.
where businesses can actually tag products right in their posts or stories or
I
reels.
need that.
And then they have in-app checkout too, so you can just buy it seamlessly
Okay.
without leaving the app, although that's still mainly a US thing for now.
Okay.
And for the business side of things, they have stuff like
Yeah.
creating collections so they can showcase their products almost like a digital catalog.
So they're building on what they already have, taking those existing features that people are familiar with and being like, okay, now you can shop here.
Right.
Cool. Cool. What about TikTok shop?
So TikTok Shop is all about that in-video shopping experience that we talked about. They have seller profile storefronts too, but the real differentiator is live stream shopping,
Oh, yeah.
which has been huge in Asia, and it's really starting to take off in the West now.
I've seen those popping up more and more.
Yeah,
It's like QVC for the TikTok generation.
exactly. It's all about that real-time interaction.
Yeah.
You can see people demoing stuff, and there's limited time offers.
It's fun.
It's very engaging.
Yeah.
And they're also working on ways to make it easier to find products.
Okay.
So they have this thing called the shopping center where users can browse and search for stuff.
That makes sense.
So they're always like experimenting and adding new tools.
They're not afraid to just like throw things at the wall and see what sticks.
Pretty much. Yeah, they're moving fast.
I like it. So both platforms definitely have their own unique approaches, but I'm sure there's some fine print involved.
Of course, there's always fine print.
Yeah. Like, what about eligibility requirements to sell and fees? Are there hoops to jump through before you can actually start listing products?
You're absolutely right. It's not a free-for-all.
Okay.
Starting with Instagram Shop.
Right.
To even be eligible.
Mm-hmm.
You need a business or creator account.
Right.
And a few other things.
Yeah.
They want you to have a website domain.
Okay.
You got to link your Instagram to a Facebook page.
Okay.
And create a product catalog that meets their standards.
So there's definitely a level of, like, seriousness here.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
And what about their in-app checkout? I'm guessing that adds another layer of stuff you got to do.
You're good. You're picking up on it.
Yeah.
Instagram's in-app checkout, which is mostly a U.S. thing for now,
Okay.
has even more requirements.
Oh, really?
Like really strict shipping and return policies.
Interesting.
It's like they're acting as the middleman between you and the seller.
Okay.
So they want to make sure it's a good experience for everyone.
Makes sense. Protect their users and protect their own, reputation. Okay, so what about TikTok Shop? Is it a little easier to get started there?
TikTok Shop is a little bit more open in terms of who can participate.
Okay.
It's open to both individuals and businesses.
Okay.
But there's still like age and ID verification.
Sure.
And obviously businesses need to show they're legit with the proper paperwork.
Understandable.
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. Its AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer-curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200+ languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
Don't want just anyone setting up shop.
Right.
But what's interesting is when TikTok Shop launched in the US,
Yeah.
they were pretty eager to get people on board.
Yeah, they were.
Like, they were even letting newer accounts with smaller followings sell stuff, which is really different from Instagram's whole, like, you got to be established kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's a great point. It shows how they're really focused on building up this next generation of social commerce people.
Right.
It's almost like they're saying, hey, you don't have to be a big brand.
Yeah.
Just come on in. Let's see what we can do together.
It's pretty cool. Lowering that barrier to entry.
Sure.
But let's be real here.
Okay.
These platforms aren't just doing this out of the goodness of their hearts.
Right.
They want a piece of the pie, right?
Of course they do.
So let's talk about those fees and commissions.
You're right. Every marketplace has its costs.
Yeah.
Now, with Instagram Shop, it used to be pretty straightforward.
Right.
Setting up a shop was free. And tagging products in your posts didn't cost anything.
Okay.
But here's the catch.
I knew there was a catch.
If you use their in-app checkout feature,
Yeah.
there's a transaction fee.
Okay.
It's changed a bit over time.
Right.
But as of now, it's a payment processing fee of around 2.9%.
Okay.
Similar to what you'd pay with like Stripe or PayPal.
So basically, if someone buys your product directly through Instagram,
Yeah.
Meta takes a little percentage for handling the payment.
Exactly.
Didn't they say they were going to increase that fee at some point?
Yeah. There was that whole thing
Vaguely remember that.
where they mentioned a possible 10% increase.
Oh, wow.
A lot of sellers were not happy about that.
Makes sense.
But as of now, at least,
Yeah.
that hasn't happened.
Okay.
The standard payment processing fee of around 3% is still the norm.
Oh, okay.
But like with anything, it's always good to keep an eye on their policies
Absolutely.
because things could change.
Always read the fine print. But for those who choose to send users to their own website,
Yeah.
does Instagram take a cut then?
Nope. If you decide to handle the checkout on your own site,
Okay.
Instagram doesn't charge you anything.
Interesting.
It's a trade-off, though.
Yeah.
You might lose some of those impulse buyers who want the easy in-app experience.
Right.
but you get to keep all of the money from the sale.
Choices. It's good to have options.
I like having options.
Oh.
So TikTok Shop, how do their fees work?
So TikTok Shop is all about commissions.
Okay.
And their rates have been going up as the platform gets more popular.
Okay.
In the early days, they kept them really low, like 1% to 5%.
Wow.
Just to get sellers on board.
Makes sense.
But as they've grown, those rates have naturally gone up a bit. So what are we looking at now in 2025?
So as of last year, TikTok Shop in the U.S. has a commission rate of 8%.
Okay.
Plus a flat 30 cents per transaction fee.
Okay.
So if you sell something for $100,
yeah,
TikTok would take $8.30.
Okay, so it's a bigger cut than Instagram's processing fee, but still within reason, I guess?
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
I've heard that their commission can change based on what you're selling and where you are.
You're right.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're moving towards this kind of tiered system.
Okay.
Where they have different rates for what they call marketplace sellers.
Okay.
And mall sellers.
Interesting.
It's like they're trying to cater to both small businesses and big brands.
Makes sense.
Offering different levels of service and visibility based on those different commission rates.
So it's not just a flat fee across the board.
Not anymore. It's getting a little more complex.
It's interesting to see how these platforms are constantly evolving and adapting their strategies.
So listeners, what's important to understand is that there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to fees.
Right.
It depends on the platform, how you're selling, and even what you're selling.
Absolutely.
So now that we've covered that, how do you actually make sales happen? What are the keys to success on these platforms?
That's the million-dollar question. It really comes down to finding the right mix of creative content.
Yeah.
And actually using the tools each platform gives you.
So it's not just about slapping a price tag on something and hoping for the best?
It's a little more involved than that.
Okay, good to know.
On Instagram, think of it like curating a really nice digital boutique.
Okay.
It's all about that visually appealing experience, you know?
Yeah.
Using beautiful images, consistent branding, optimizing your profile.
Okay.
Using product tagging in your posts and stories, creating those shoppable reels that really catch people's attention.
Yeah.
It's about creating that polished experience, like you're browsing a high-end store online.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah. Now, TikTok, as you can imagine, is a little different.
Yeah.
You got to embrace that authentic and sometimes playful TikTok style.
Right.
Like storytelling, humor,
Yeah.
jumping on trends.
Okay.
But weaving your products in there.
So it's more about grabbing attention and entertaining first, and then smoothly sliding in that opportunity to buy.
You got it. A quick tutorial video showing what your product does.
Okay.
Or a funny skit that cleverly features your brand can do wonders.
So you're saying it's all about finding that balance between entertainment and selling.
That's the key.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So once you have your shop set up and you're making great content,
right.
How do creators actually make money from all of this?
Right.
What are the options?
So there's a few different paths you can take.
Okay.
And they vary a bit between the platforms.
Okay.
Let's start with Instagram Shop.
Good place to start.
So one popular way to make money on Instagram Shop is selling your own stuff.
Okay.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's perfect for creators who have their own merch, handmade goods, digital products, or anything they've built a brand around.
Right, like fitness influencers selling workout plans or artists selling prints.
Okay. Instagram Shop gives them that platform to connect with their audience and turn those followers into customers.
So they can leverage that existing audience that they've built.
Precisely.
I like it. But what if you don't have your own product to sell?
That's where affiliate marketing comes in.
Oh, okay.
You know those shopping from creators tags you see around?
I've seen those.
That's Instagram's way of doing native affiliate marketing.
Oh, okay.
Where creators can earn a commission for recommending products they like.
Interesting.
Are you an Amazon seller dreaming of explosive sales growth? Tired of struggling to reach new customers? You're not alone. Scaling your Amazon business can be tough, but what if there was a secret weapon? Introducing AlgoRift, the all-in-one Amazon affiliate platform that connects you with over 100,000 eager affiliates ready to promote your products across the web. Imagine this: a massive army of influencers and content creators, all working to drive traffic and sales directly to your Amazon listings. With AlgoRift, this dream becomes a reality. AlgoRift simplifies the entire Amazon affiliate marketing process. Simply connect your Amazon account, sync your products, and set your personalized commission rates. Then invite top-notch affiliates to join your program, all within the AlgoRift platform. No more messy spreadsheets, complicated tracking links, or juggling multiple platforms. Algoriff.ai handles it all. You can chat directly with your affiliates, negotiate personalized commissions, and manage all your payments in one convenient place. Ready to maximize the power of affiliate marketing? Visit Algoriff.ai today and claim your free trial. Algoriff.ai. Connect, collaborate, conquer.
Still kind of early days.
Yeah.
But it has the potential to be a big moneymaker.
So let's say, hypothetically, I'm a fashion blogger, and I'm obsessed with a certain brand of shoes.
Okay.
Could I tag those shoes in my post, and if my followers buy them because of my recommendation, I get a cut?
That's the idea. It encourages creators to promote stuff they actually believe in.
Yeah. And it gives brands a way to reach new people through voices that those people trust.
So it's like a win-win for everyone involved.
Exactly. And let's not forget about those sponsored posts that influencers are always doing.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Now, the cool thing with Instagram Shop is they can actually tag the sponsored product right in their post, making it super easy to buy.
Oh, so it's like they're supercharging influencer marketing. It's not just brand awareness anymore.
Yeah.
It's directly tied to a purchase.
Exactly. And brands might even be willing to pay more for these shoppable sponsored posts.
Right, because they can see that direct return on investment.
Exactly. So the creator gets paid for the post and potentially earns commissions, and the brand gets in front of the right people.
Yeah.
And hopefully sees a bump in sales.
It's a smart way to connect all the dots.
It really is. And then there's Instagram live shopping too.
Oh, yeah.
Where creators can team up with brands and host live events.
Showcasing products, answering questions all in real time.
It's like those old school home shopping channels.
Exactly. But with a modern influencer twist.
It's engaging and it taps into that impulse buying thing.
Absolutely.
Cool. Cool. So it seems like Instagram Shop offers a lot of different ways for creators to actually make money from their content.
Yeah, there's a lot of flexibility there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's switch over to TikTok Shop.
All right.
What are the monetization opportunities over there?
So TikTok has really gone all in on its affiliate marketplace.
Okay.
They've made it super easy for creators to find products, to promote and earn commissions.
Yeah.
It's like this huge digital catalog.
Okay.
Where brands list their products and set commission rates. And creators can just browse and choose what fits their content and their audience.
So let's say I have a TikTok account and I'm really into like eco-friendly beauty products.
Okay.
I could go to that marketplace, find brands that offer commissions, and start featuring their products in my videos.
That's exactly how it works. And the best part is TikTok handles all the tracking and payments.
Oh, nice.
You don't have to worry about any of that.
So you can just focus on making good content
Exactly.
and getting that sweet, sweet cash.
It's a really clever way for creators to turn their recommendations into income.
I like it.
It's a win-win for everyone involved.
Yeah. What else is happening over on TikTok Shop?
So we're also seeing a lot more brand-sponsored content deals where brands partner with creators to specifically promote products through TikTok Shop.
So it's like a mix of those formal affiliate partnerships through the marketplace. And then these more informal deals that creators can work out directly with brands.
Exactly. And then, of course, there's live streaming.
Right. TikTok is all about live streaming.
Yeah. Viewers can send creators virtual gifts during live streams.
Oh, okay.
And creators can earn commissions on product sales made during those live sessions.
Hold on. So you're telling me I can make money by just hanging out with my followers on a live stream, chatting about products I love, and getting showered with virtual gifts?
It's definitely a thing.
That's a dream.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
They've really created this unique mix of entertainment community and commerce.
Yeah.
And creators are finding all sorts of ways to capitalize on it.
That's cool. And of course, like Instagram, they let creators sell their own products too.
Right. So that baker we were talking about could set up shop and sell her cookie mixes to her followers.
Directly to them.
Yep. And they even make it easy to connect your existing online store, like if you use Shopify or something.
Oh, wow. So they're really invested in helping creators build their own businesses.
Absolutely. They want them to succeed.
Okay. So now that we've covered the basics of how to make money on both platforms, I'm curious to see some real-world examples of brands and creators who are really killing it on Instagram Shop and TikTok Shop.
All right. Let's start with some Instagram success stories.
I'm ready.
Zara, the fast fashion giant, is a great example. They've done incredibly well on Instagram Shop.
Yeah.
And their strategy is all about blending their stylish content with shoppable elements.
Okay.
So they'll post these high-quality photos and reels showcasing their latest outfits.
Yeah.
And every item is tagged.
I've noticed that.
So you can buy the whole look with a few taps.
So you're basically getting that Zara experience right within Instagram.
Exactly. And they're smart about working with influencers, too.
Yeah.
They'll have influencers tagging Zara products in their posts, so it expands their reach and drives more traffic to their shop.
That's smart.
Another brand that's doing well is Adidas.
Okay.
They've also seen a lot of success, but their approach is a bit more focused.
Okay.
They highlight a curated selection of their most popular items using striking visuals and those influencer partnerships to get noticed.
So it's less about overwhelming you with every single item and more about showcasing those key pieces that really embody their brand.
It's a more curated approach for sure.
Could make sense. What about Target?
Target is another great one.
They sell everything.
They do. It's amazing.
It's impressive.
They've basically created a mini version of their online store on Instagram.
Okay.
Using themed collections and targeted content to guide you to what you're looking for.
So whether you're looking for home stuff, gadgets, clothes for the kids, their Instagram shop is like a personalized guided experience.
Exactly. And they're always updating it with new stuff.
It's like they took the best parts of their website and made it beautiful and easy to use on Instagram.
Exactly.
I like it. I like it. What about Sephora?
Sephora is a great example of a beauty brand that's nailed it.
Yeah.
They were early adopters of Instagram Shop.
Okay.
And they've created this space that feels like a digital beauty magazine.
Cool.
They really invested in those high-quality visuals, curated collections, and even video content like mini tutorials and product demos.
Oh, I love those.
All within their shoppable feed.
I've definitely gotten lost down that rabbit hole a few times.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, it's so visually appealing and immersive. It doesn't even feel like shopping.
That's exactly what they're going for.
Yeah.
They want it to be enjoyable, so you'll keep coming back.
And it's working, clearly.
Yeah, their sales are proof of that.
Okay, those are all great examples of big brands using Instagram Shop really effectively. But can smaller businesses actually compete?
Absolutely. There are tons of small businesses thriving on Instagram Shop.
Okay.
Like take Mud Urban Potters, for example.
Okay, I'm looking.
It's a fictional pottery studio.
Okay.
They started as a local shop, but they got way bigger when they started making those engaging reels showcasing how they make their pottery.
Those crafting videos are so mesmerizing.
They are. And since they tagged their finished products in the reels, they were able to drive sales directly through Instagram Shop.
That makes sense.
Like they had this one viral video of a vase being made, and that vase sold out instantly. They even had people using that Remind Me feature so they wouldn't miss it when it was back in stock.
That's really cool. So they use their creativity and the platform's features to reach a wider audience.
Exactly. It shows that you don't need a huge budget or a ton of followers to succeed.
Yeah.
It's all about being creative, being authentic, and connecting with the right people.
Okay, so we've talked about Instagram Shop. Let's jump over to TikTok Shop. Tell me about some TikTok triumphs.
ELF Cosmetics is a great one.
Oh,
They were early adopters of TikTok Shop, and they quickly became one of the platform's top sellers.
Wow. How'd they do that?
They really embraced the whole TikTok culture,
Okay.
partnering with influencers for challenges, creating TikTok exclusive deals.
I remember their lip gloss campaign.
Oh yeah, that one was huge.
Everyone was using it in their videos.
It was everywhere. That's the power of influencer marketing
Yeah.
and a well-executed TikTok strategy.
So they prove that even big brands can find success on TikTok. Okay. What else is working on TikTok?
Another great example is NYX Professional Makeup.
Okay.
They've been really successful with those TikTok live shopping events,
Oh, yeah.
often partnering with popular beauty influencers to host them.
I love watching those.
It's like a mini variety show,
It is. Makeup tutorials, product demos, limited time discounts.
all happening live. It's super engaging.
And they sell out of products constantly during those live streams.
Yeah, they do. It shows the power of live interaction
Yeah.
and that sense of urgency that live shopping events can create.
It seems like TikTok Live is becoming essential for anyone who wants to succeed in social commerce.
I think so too.
Okay, now let's hear a small business success story.
All right.
Lay it on me.
So there's this company called Enchanted Scrunch.
Okay.
They sell handmade scrunchies,
Sure.
and they grew massively after focusing on TikTok.
Okay.
They embraced the trends they did, daily live streams to build community, and they really use TikTok's potential for virality. They went from like a handful of orders each week to hundreds, and eventually built a six-figure business.
From scrunchies to six figures.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's incredible.
It shows the power of TikTok Shop.
What other cool examples do you have?
So then there's Peachy BB's, slime.
Wait, slime? Like the gooey stuff?
One and only.
Wow, okay, I'm intrigued.
So they built a huge following by posting satisfying videos of slime being made and played with.
Okay.
And when they announced restocks,
Yeah.
it would sell out in minutes.
I never thought slime would be such a hot commodity.
It's crazy, right? But that's the magic of TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
They can make anything go viral.
For our last TikTok success story, let's look at My Smile.
Okay.
It's a teeth whitening kit brand.
Okay, I've heard of them.
They're making bank on TikTok Shop.
How much bank are we talking?
Reportedly over $1 million a month.
$1 million a month? That's insane. What's their secret?
They're all about data.
They use TikTok ads to retarget people who have shown interest in their products. And they work with a ton of micro-influencers
Oh, okay.
to keep a steady flow of authentic content.
So organic content, smart advertising, and influencer marketing.
It's a winning formula.
They've cracked the code.
These case studies are really inspiring.
They are.
They show that there's no one right way to succeed in social commerce.
I'm curious now, though.
Yeah.
Instagram Shop and TikTok Shop, they both have their strengths and weaknesses.
Definitely.
So for our listeners who are trying to decide which platform to use, can you break down the pros and cons of each?
Sure. Let's start with Instagram Shop.
All right.
One of its biggest strengths is its massive and diverse user base.
Okay.
You have access to tons of potential customers from all different walks of life.
It also has that really strong visual appeal, which is great for brands that want to create a polished and beautiful experience.
Exactly.
And of course, it's connected to the whole Meta ecosystem. Right. So you have access to their powerful advertising tools and analytics.
It's all integrated.
So it seems like Instagram Shop is a good fit for brands that are really focused on building that strong brand presence.
Yeah.
Leveraging high-quality visuals and tacking into a big, diverse audience.
Absolutely.
Okay, so those are the pros. What about the cons?
So one of the biggest challenges with Instagram Shop is the decline in organic reach.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
It's getting harder and harder to get your content seen without paying for ads.
Right. It's becoming more of a pay-to-play game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And while shoppable posts and reels can work well, they're up against a lot of competition.
Yeah, everyone's vying for attention.
Exactly. Another thing to keep in mind is that in-app checkout is still mostly a U.S. thing.
Right.
So if you're not selling in a supported region, you'll have to send people to your own website to complete the purchase.
Yeah.
Which can lead to fewer sales.
Yeah, because it's just another step.
It adds friction to the process.
Right. And I've also noticed that Instagram is just getting more and more crowded with brands and influencers.
It's definitely getting more saturated.
Yeah. So basically competition is fierce, and you might have to pay to play if you want to get noticed.
That's the reality of Instagram these days.
Okay, so TikTok Shop, what are the advantages over there?
So TikTok Shop's biggest strengths are its crazy organic reach.
Okay.
And its potential for things to go viral.
Right. Everyone's talking about how things can just blow up on TikTok.
It's true. Their algorithm is really good at showing your content to new people.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a lot of followers.
And I've noticed that people on TikTok seem really engaged.
Oh, yeah. Engagement levels are through the roof.
Yeah.
People are much more open to product recommendations and impulse buys.
So if you can figure out TikTok's algorithm and make content that people love, you could reach a ton of people and make a lot of sales.
It's definitely possible.
Okay, so big potential for sure. But what are some of the downsides?
So one of the main challenges with TikTok Shop is that its audience is younger and a bit more niche.
Right. It's like the Gen Z platform.
Yeah, exactly. They're definitely the core users.
So if your product is for like older folks, TikTok might not be the best fit.
Not yet, anyway. It's growing rapidly and attracting older users.
Okay.
But it's still primarily a Gen Z and young millennial platform.
So you got to know your target audience?
Absolutely. Another thing to consider is that TikTok Shop is still pretty new.
Yeah, especially here in the West.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of figuring things out.
Right.
The features and policies are always changing.
Okay.
Which can be tricky for businesses to keep up with.
Yeah, it's like trying to hit a moving target.
Pretty much. And there have been some trust and perception issues, too.
Oh, really? Like what?
Concerns about product quality and data privacy.
Right. People are always a little wary of new platforms.
Yeah, for sure. But TikTok is trying to address those concerns.
Okay, good.
They're being stricter about quality control, and they're working to build trust with users.
Good. Good. So it sounds like TikTok Shop is a bit of a Wild West.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. A lot of potential, but some risks, too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But they're also constantly innovating and adding new features.
Right. TikTok is never standing still.
It's true. They're always experimenting and pushing boundaries.
Okay. So looking ahead, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the future of these platforms.
Okay.
Where do you see social commerce going in the next few years?
Well, it's hard to say for sure,
Yeah.
but I think it's safe to say that social commerce is here to stay.
Okay.
It's not a fad. It's becoming a core part of online shopping.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Right.
People are already spending so much time on these platforms.
Exactly.
Why not make it easy to shop while they're scrolling?
That's the thinking. I think we'll see even more integration of shopping features in the future.
Okay.
More personalized recommendations.
Yeah.
AI-powered product discovery. Maybe even virtual reality experiences where you can try on clothes or see furniture in your house.
Whoa, that's next level.
Right. It's going to be wild. I also think live shopping is going to explode.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
It's such a powerful way to create that urgency and excitement.
Yeah, and it's fun.
It is. It feels like a community experience.
So you're thinking live shopping will become like a standard part of online shopping?
I think so. And here's another prediction.
Okay.
I think we'll see more creators becoming retailers themselves.
Interesting. Like, what do you mean?
They'll curate shops with multiple brands
Okay.
and build businesses around their own personal brands.
So it's like the next evolution of influencer marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of just promoting other brands' products,
Yeah.
they're creating their own brands and businesses.
That's pretty cool.
It's empowering. So what advice would you give to creators and businesses who are just starting out with social commerce?
Yeah. What are the key takeaways from all of this?
The most important thing is to think about your target audience, your brand identity, and your goals when you're choosing a platform.
Right. Don't try to be everywhere at once.
Exactly. Focus on one or two platforms that make the most sense for you.
So find your niche.
Yep. And then really invest in creating high-quality content.
Content is king.
Always. Whether it's stunning visuals on Instagram or engaging videos on TikTok.
Right. You got to grab people's attention.
Absolutely. And don't forget about engagement.
Right. You can't just post and ghost.
Exactly. Respond to comments, participate in trends, build a community around your brand.
Community is everything.
It really is. Also stay up to date on the latest trends and features. Social commerce changes so fast.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to adapt and experiment.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Exactly. And lastly, be patient and consistent.
Okay.
Building a successful social commerce business takes time and effort.
Right. It's not an overnight success kind of thing.
Nope. Focus on providing value, engaging with your audience, and constantly improving what you're doing.
Sound advice. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the basics of Instagram Shop and TikTok Shop to their unique features, monetization strategies, inspiring success stories, and even predictions about the future.
It's been a wild ride.
It has. Hopefully you're feeling informed and ready to tackle the world of social commerce.
Yeah. We only scratched the surface, but hopefully this deep dive has given you a good foundation and start your curiosity.
That's what the deep dive is all about, giving you the knowledge and insights you need to stay ahead of the game.
Knowledge is power, especially in this crazy digital world.
So true. So until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.
And happy selling, happy shopping.
It really feels like social commerce is going from like this trendy thing to just how we shop online.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not even a question anymore of if it's going to be big.
Right.
It's more like, how is it going to change things?
Exactly.
So that makes me wonder, we've talked about the good and the bad of both Instagram Shop and TikTok Shop.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to pick one, which platform do you think is going to win in the long run?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know, right?
They both have their strengths.
Yeah.
And things change so fast in this world.
Yeah, they do.
But if I had to choose,
Yeah.
I think I'd put my money on TikTok Shop.
Interesting. Why do you say that?
They've just nailed this combination of entertainment and impulse buying.
Yeah.
It's like you get sucked in and then you can't help but buy stuff.
It's so true.
Plus, they're constantly innovating,
Yeah.
adding new features,
Mm-hmm.
expanding what you can do with e-commerce.
It feels like they're just getting started.
Yeah, there's so much potential there.
It's both exciting and a little scary.
I get that.
It's like the Wild West of online shopping.
It is, but in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
And their audience is so young. They're the ones who are setting the trends, and if you can win them over, you're golden.
Exactly.
Instagram has more users overall.
Yeah.
But TikTok has that young energy and that viral power.
It's hard to beat that.
That's true. But at the end of the day, it really depends on your brand and who you're trying to reach.
That's all.
Instagram might be better for brands that are all about aesthetics and that polished look, while TikTok is perfect for those who can jump on trends.
Yeah.
Make those engaging videos and embrace that whole buy it now mentality.
So find the platform that fits you.
Exactly.
There's no right or wrong answer.
The cool thing is they're both pushing the boundaries of what's possible with social commerce.
Yeah.
Creating new opportunities for businesses and creators.
Oh, we're just at the beginning.
Right. Who knows what the future holds?
I can't wait to see what happens next. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be wild. But one thing's for sure.
What's that?
Social commerce is here to stay.
Yeah.
It's changing the way we shop and interact with brands.
Well, I think we've given our listeners a lot to think about today.
I hope so.
We've talked about the ins and outs of Instagram Shop and TikTok Shop. Yeah. We've explored their strengths and weaknesses. We've looked at different ways to make money.
Right.
And we've even heard some inspiring success stories. It's been a fun ride.
It has. So hopefully you're feeling informed and ready to dive into the world of social commerce.
We've just scratched the surface, but hopefully this has sparked your curiosity.
That's what we aim for here at The Deep Dive, to give you the knowledge you need to stay ahead of the curve.
Knowledge is power.
Especially in this ever-changing digital world.
That's for sure.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. But as always, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.
Until next time.
And happy shopping.
Wish your videos could speak the world's language? Imagine your videos breaking through language barriers and reaching billions more people who speak over 200 languages different from yours. Whether you're a brand, influencer, or podcaster,
C'est per te è importante quanto per... If smelling good 24 hours. Si pour toi il est aussi important. Si para ti es tan importante como para mí oler rico 24 horas.
language shouldn't hold you back from reaching larger audiences. Create a video and distribute it in 200+ languages. How does that sound? Our AI-powered video translation makes it possible with just a click. So why limit your reach? Work smarter. Create one video and turn it into 200+ localized versions.
Horas al día. Tengo que recomendarte Cleansen.
Whether you're a business expanding globally, an influencer connecting with diverse followers, or a YouTuber growing your channel, one thing is clear. Language barriers are a thing of the past. With just a few clicks, you can translate your videos into multiple languages,
Would you like me to translate that?
instantly connecting with audiences worldwide. It's simple. Upload your video. Choose the languages to translate to. Let our AI work its magic. In minutes, your video will be transformed with accurate tone, voice, subtitles, and even voiceover options, ready to captivate audiences in any language.
Last a very long time on your body. There are fragrances for both.
Don't wait. The world is watching. Join thousands of businesses, influencers, and content creators who trust our AI to take their content to a global stage. It's time to start up. Brand ID is your digital hub.